When the Hepatitis Alliance first approached us, they were actually a loose coalition of patient groups from right across the globe, and they were looking to launch a campaign that was aimed at changing policy, but also at raising awareness. It was very much a two-pronged approach. So an important part of our remit and our work was to ensure that the patient community, and the Alliance represents 280 organisations around the world from well over 60 countries, was to give them an umbrella campaign that they could come together to support, talk to their governments, talk to policymakers, talk to the media, talk to the general public with one single voice.
We saw how policymakers were responding to malaria, and obviously cancer and heart disease are always going to be at the top of the health agenda. But when you think that 500 million people are affected by hepatitis B or C, for it not to be on the top of the healthcare agenda is quite staggering. It's one of the reasons we came up with Am I Number 12, because it's not about creating stigma. It's about liberating people to really come out of the shadows and say, you know, I have hepatitis and this is my story. We consulted colleagues all over the world, in the UAE, in Africa, Latin America, Asia Pacific, just wherever we could think of going. And not only did they get on board and sort of help us to ensure that the programme concept worked, they helped us get visuals to show how it might look around the world, how it would translate, and really bring that sense that Fleishman provided a complete team across the globe, which is what the Alliance needed.
I actually remember when we first launched the campaign, it was originally a teaser campaign, so we weren't actually talking about what Am I Number 12 meant. And we sent out all of the campaign materials, we translated everything into 7 languages, and then we sat there waiting to see if anyone would actually pick it up, if people would use it. And I'll admit that probably my heart did skip a few beats, but eventually, after a week or so, we got our first visuals in, and it was actually in Dhaka city in Bangladesh, and it was a rock concert that had been coordinated of about 3,000 people in the audience. It was broadcast live on television, and there was Am I Number 12 actually front and centre. The patient groups and the advocacy community, everything that we provide them with, the toolkits, the guidance, the campaign materials, has that Am I Number 12 brand, visual identity there. It ties through everything we do. As we write letters to governments, the Am I Number 12 brand is there. As we're talking to the media, the Am I Number 12 is there, front and centre. When patient groups are out there on the street, literally campaigning, protesting, marching on parliaments or within town centres, Am I Number 12 is there.
So many countries, and seeing those images and those films in all the different languages and different cultures, and you think, wow, this is really getting through. This is making a difference to people. And with the World Health Organization passing the resolution, you know, I think it's just been a great thing to be part of.